Hello guys, what's up? We're back. We're back. Three more games technically happened. Only two happened over Sunday because today's game got washed out. Obviously, we had three games which were, I mean, there's two games. Sorry, I keep mentioning three games, but two games which were thoroughly entertaining. Like, yeah, wasn't a boring Sunday to say the least. First, obviously, we had Sunrise Duska game. I didn't have such expectations. Oh, first match only we're gonna hit like 250 or anything. I didn't expect this obviously as well. 160 before 160 only we got not all out, but we got restricted to a certain target. Obviously, it is what it is. It happens. I think I remember talking the same, like saying the same thing in the first when the first one happened. Get 5 wins at home out of 7. Get 3 away wins. You get 8 wins on the board. You qualify for the playoffs. Just keep that and take one game at a time, and you'll obviously reach the playoffs. That's the mentality you can have. But one issue which I obviously have with this is, has there not been certain talk with the curator or whatnot? Because home pitch, it's supposed to be like uh, an advantage, no, to obviously to the home team. That's the entire point. Is how much of a stupid or dumb it will sound. That's exactly how it is. And Hyderabad's main advantage was the fact that the pitch should be relatively flat, so that put up like 230, 240, and come in to defend that in the second innings. But I don't know what happened, what the curator heard. I think he heard 2016 SRH pitch or something, and the ball started swinging, and it felt like all the exes of SRH, ex bowler, ex captain, ex fielding coach, ex data analyst, everyone was on that other team. Ex what is this called? Ex captain. What two ex captains? KN is also on their side. No, no. So everyone was on their side, and then once the game started, Shami, once the first couple of balls only happened, I could feel it that okay, some wicket is going to fall right now, but we can still cope with it. So many wickets have fallen in the start. Last match we had a collapse as well, but Klassen and Nitish came to save. But I didn't expect this type of a collapse. Firstly, see, I get it. You guys always want to go out and try playing, and the pitch report which came back also wasn't quite correct. They said everyone was saying 200 plus on that pitch, and you expected, let's hit. And once there's 4 5 balls, don't go your way. Why are you two panicking? Why are you panicking? You guys are one of the best T20 batsmen in the world, probably the best opening pair in IPL. Why are you guys panicking? The 1 over it takes for you guys to get set. Take that over. It's fine. You know that your team, which does not care if it's power play or not power play, you can hit 30 runs in any over if it's not in power play as well. The other day also we saw RCB hitting 30 runs in 1 over in death only. We can't do that. Huh? You know, right? The other people are gonna hit. Why are you guys getting so tense? Why are you guys making such shots? I don't get it.
It's not the
Fine.
first time. It's not the first time that we're witnessing this as well.
Exactly.
SRH has done this before. I mentioned this before as well. I mentioned it in most of our
Why are they
videos.
panicking?
It is like there is no game awareness. It is so hell bent on playing the so-called brand of cricket, aggressive brand of cricket, so-called fearless brand of cricket that you have to hit every ball for a six or a four. That assessing the conditions, taking over to assess how the pitch is really acting up. Whatever the pitch report says, the batsman only knows after facing first two, at least two deliveries in the pitch
Exactly.
at the bowler. It's not some faltu bowler, or he's not come to pick cherries in the ground. It's Mohammad Shami on the other end, and he's one bowler that can really swing the ball both ways, and he's proven to do that across formats as well. You can't simply, you really have to respect the bowler. Keep in mind, I get it, the T20 game is evolving, but you really need to give respect to the bowlers on the other end. Even if it is an inexperienced bowler, if he's swinging the ball in a way that he is, you take those two balls, no? Or if you see the two balls bowling good line and length, respect that bowler, play out that over, and you have other bowlers to hit as well.
Exactly.
So
There.
that game sense, I don't know where they lose it. When it comes to IPL, this whole SRS lineup, that's what's pretty frustrating to look at the squad. Is this lack of game sense when it comes to batting. been seeing this from last season as well, is so hell bent on the fearless cricket rather than there's no assessing the game, take a match situation, play according to that. Nothing like that. Look how wickets fell. Wickets fell in clusters. It took a Henry Class innings and an NKR innings again to bring you all out of the. Literally, you guys are stuck. It was chaos out
Yeah.
there. It was literally chaos. Everybody was struggling, and it is
Yeah,
like
it
it
was
is
with both sides as well. It's not the fact that only SRS batsmen struggled. Lucknow batsmen also what is called struggled at some point, but they were playing smart shots, and they took their time. No, Aiden Markram, yeah, he took his time. 27 balls he played in the innings. If you look at NKR as a class in as well, like any match, leave that any match, regardless of the pitch, those two take 10 balls always. I understand you guys are openers. Obviously, you guys won't have 10 balls. Take an over. Take 6 balls. I'm not asking you to take the entirety of the power play. Right now, you guys are batting so bipolar that you guys have the highest power play score and the lowest power play score. I first two matches, I can't lie, but I was like, okay, these guys openers, how much are bad they're playing, whatnot. They're the from Ishan Kishan only we're handling it. Ishan Kishan got bamboozled by that ball. But I can't lie, out of all the wickets, I'm least mad about that one because it was actually genuinely a good ball, and there would be certain pressure on Ishan as well. I don't know why they got Livingston into the squad. Fine, you got Livingston into the squad. This was not the most ideal match as well to for him to like show his prowess or whatever. It is what it is. I think I can't really say much. Obviously, I can only praise Nitish and Klassen. At a point, it really looked like we were gonna go for 170, and I feel 170 might have been um, just par. I think we could have won the match 50-50 also then also because we have to respect Pant. But obviously, Pant, looking at his innings yesterday, it just felt like he knew the situation. Okay, we have to hit this much of this much. If we just play it on the ground, we'll win the game. That's why he
it
went.
was a classic innings to of a captain guiding the team through a chase. And it was sensible
Yeah,
cricket. He didn't have to take any risk. He literally didn't have to take any risk. It was not a big target on board. It's not that the pitch was acting really pricey as well. You just had to respect the ball and play the ball according to its minute, which SRH hasn't been doing. It hasn't been doing. If you play such brand of cricket, okay, you play a fearless cricket or whatever. But play it according to the ball's merit. A good ball, you defend or you hit it in the gaps. Take the singles, twos. I don't see that much
yeah.
happening in Hyderabad and the SRS team.
Because
There's
because
no
that's not
more.
what the pitch. No, but they wouldn't have even expected that with the pitch. No, Kshitij, because that's what everyone the plan when you're
Exactly,
coming in for
exactly, which I don't understand. You haven't understood the pitch because you haven't taken the time to assess the pitch. When you have
exactly
taken the
that's
time
that's
and
an
you have
issue
to
as well.
adapt your game, you can't be adamant saying this is my style of cricket, I'll play only like this. If that was
Yeah,
the
yeah,
case, then there'll be a lot of cricketers who wouldn't be successful because of that
yeah, yeah.
attitude. You have to evolve your game, you have to adapt according to match. Take Rishabh Pant itself for an example, the opposition captain. He is known to take high risk, play the high risk, high reward game. We have seen it across formats. He'll hit you standing, sleeping, squatting. He'll do anything to hit you. He's reverse scooped bloody Jimmy Anderson off a new ball, man.
Yeah.
He's done that, but he knows how the maturity you see is that he knows that okay, this is what the game requires me to do. I don't need to take such big risks right now. All I need to do is stitch a partnership. That's okay
But
for
obviously, no, no. But come on, they came to chase. You can't say that kind of argument for what
I
Rishabh
know
Pant did. I'm
it
saying that.
it came for a chase, but for the setting a score as well,
Yeah, yeah,
you you have 6 overs in a power play. You've lost 2 wickets in the first by the third over itself. In power play itself, when you're three down, you see the flow of wickets. First over wicket fell, third over wicket fell, fourth over wicket fell, and then eighth over wicket fell. After that, there was some sensible cricket from Henry Klaasen and Nitish Kumar Reddy. What the top order had to do, Henry Klaasen and Nitish Kumar Reddy did. They took their time, and then when they're set, they accelerated, which is exactly what the
Yeah.
top order had to do.
Yeah. I
First of
mean,
all, I didn't
also it was not.
understand why Liam Livingston came that high. Usually, I thought it should be
No,
either
because no, that
NKR
is
or Henry.
no, because that is the only reason why we can play Liam Livingston. He is not a good player when you play him at 5 or 6 or 7. He cannot make any impact. He's just as good as the next what is it called BTech English player. But when you bring him at 4, that was the plan at least, and that's what I've heard from every single pundit out there before IPL started as well. You got to bring in Liam Livingston at number 4, and they've tried him out. England, like any other leagues as well, you try him out number 4. When he played for Punjab at number 4 back in 22 as well, he was at his best, right? So I think that's what they tried. But obviously, the situation wasn't right. I'm not going to say drop Liam Livingston right now or anything like that. I would have said before the game, keep Sunil Arora for one more game. Yeah, he didn't have like any double-digit innings at least coming, but we can see there's some intent always from the lad. And especially next match is happening at Mulanpur as well, and it's his home ground back in domestic. So let's hope that he can bring in that form. That's the trust that you have in your players. They didn't do that. Then they
My
got in
worry is
Harshal,
not
who was
my
actually
worry
really
for
good.
this team is not about the intent. My worry for this team is about the awareness of the game. That is severely lacking in SRH. I mean, right now, I have more concerns for SRS than I do for LSG. Be honest, we are looking at the side. The way they've been playing, yes, they have won a match, and it's just the start of the season. Is 3 matches done, but this is what's been continuing for from last season. It's not that it's some new problem that has occurred, and that is why it is concerning. If this was a problem that has occurred recently and they're trying to fix it, it would have been a different story altogether. But if this is something that has been going on from last season and the same problems reoccurring, then it's a serious issue that needs to be looked after. Yes, you have a deadly pair of Abhishek Sharma and Travis said. Keep in mind, it's a flat NH10 pitch. With all due respect. Yes,
What?
both of them are one
Wait,
of the
what did you say?
best
What did
out
you say? It's a flat and what pitch?
NH10 highway pitch.
It's not an NH10 pitch. No, then what are you
Yeah,
saying?
I said they can be destructive only if the pitch is like that. A pitch gets little tacky and both of them suddenly find it difficult.
It's not. I'll tell you, in this situation, who should play more smart? I think it should be Travis because Abhishek obviously he hasn't played much international cricket in like abroad. Like he's played in Australia and that's it. But when you look at the likes of Travis said, you've played in subcontinental conditions, you've played all across the globe. You're a world champion. You should have somewhat more game awareness. I know, and you were the number one T20 batsman a couple of like years back, and you still are like maybe top 5. Why are you not understanding that the pitch is gonna act up like this? If it's a swing pitch, yes, overcast conditions, everything is there. It was not a good toss to lose as well. But really, what are you trying to? And because we know how deadly you can be on your day, and if you could have played the same knock which Markram played, if you take 3-4 more balls as well, that would have put a score somewhere else only. And when you come in, and when Ishan will come in with at least a wicket fallen like after like 70 runs or something, that's at least that's less pressure on the guy saying that, oh, I just came in after the first over wicket. So it'll keep Ishan at rest. It'll keep everyone in the middle order at rest. I just need Travis to play that kind of innings. Now we're going to Mulanpur. Mulanpur, obviously, how many games have happened there? Maybe one until now. But you can't expect the same pitch every single time. They'll obviously make the pitch according to themselves as well. So just understand because they're good bowlers on that side as well, especially better than Lucknow. They have Vaishak, they have Arshdeep, they have Bartlett, who already took 2 wickets today in the washed out game. So take it slow and play it well. Obviously, we
And
can beat Punjab. We want to beat.
I would say this present situation is that something that Ishan Kishan also should be ready for. I mean,
Yeah.
he's coming in at three. It's not going to always be an easy day for him. And SRH immediately when two three wickets fall, they fall into immense pressure. They don't know what to do. That clue.
I mean,
But
no, I'm not going to.
how much ever we talk
I'm not
about
going.
SRH's erratic and bipolar nature in their cricketing style, I think LSG does deserve due credit for the way they played.
You're right. Yeah, definitely,
The
definitely. Prince
bowling was just
bowled very good.
exceptional. The start that they got in the power play, Mohammad Shami was just brilliant with the ball. I mean, 4 overs, 2 wickets, 9 runs. That's mental figures. Absolutely mental figures. To pull in this modern day and age, to pull such figures in a T20 game is just absolutely mental. It was just marvelous
Exactly.
bowling. It does make a statement for a comeback in his career, but it's again too early. He has to be consistent. He has
Exactly.
to be wary of. Uh,
We have seen many bowlers like this have a good game. Umesh Yadav also had a good game like this a couple of years back. Doesn't mean he's back in the squad. So Shami, I remember before the match, like before IPL started as well, he was talking, I want to get back into the team. But if I have to get back into the team, if I want to show something, I have to get chances. And he got his chance today. He showed why he is still a really good bowler. And let's just hope that he keeps this momentum going and he tries to get back into the team at least. But either way, I think it's time we move on to the next game. Uh, but before we go,
the next game was just as we predicted. It
as
was
just
just,
as we
it
predicted,
just we mentioned CSK is going to
I
get
keep telling
thrashed,
this to Lina.
and that's
I keep
exactly
telling
what
this to Lina.
happened. To be honest, I was
Every time I keep,
shocked. I was shocked when the power play, the crowd was acting very weird. They were middling the ball. They were middling the ball, and ball just was getting stuck in the outfield. Chinnaswamy was not known for that. It's known for the fast outfield and all of that. So it caught me by surprise when that was happening. I was wondering if the pitch was tacky or the outfield was wet. Well, what was going on? I couldn't understand. But then after that, the confusion became more when Tim David stepped in. He was like, "To hell with the pitch. I deal it my way." He got a
that's
chance.
it.
It was excellent ball. He got bowled. Then he was called no ball, and after that, he just never looked back. He just never looked back.
That's it.
He
Three fours, eight sixes.
Oh, it was
Superb.
absolute monstrous hitting. Is
Hey, but no one's talking about Patidar, bro. That's what I'm
Yeah,
really sad
the
about. No one's
the
talking about
fact
Patidar.
that yes, Kohli didn't seem as much as in touch. He was trying too hard. I felt in the power play because both were not getting going, and there was no boundary for I think for the first two and a half overs. So Kohli was literally trying. There was one drop chance as well, and he was not really collecting the ball, and he didn't get out at the end of it. Then Salt stitched a partnership with Padikkal. Both of them hit well. And then the partnership between Padikkal and Patidar is when they started accelerating, shifting gears. And Patidar looked a superb touch throughout the innings. There was not one fall shot that he played. He was superb. Tim David did just steal the spotlight. Rajat Palidar, after probably when Tim David walked in, Rajat Palidar was in what 35, 40. Bro didn't budge after that. Bro didn't get a chance after that. Even after connecting the ball so sweetly, he was stuck at the other end watching Tim David's
Exactly.
monster hitting.
He was at a higher strike rate than Tim David at a point.
At the point he was, and it was there was no selfish play, and it was more full team game. There was nothing about, oh, you should get I should get my 50, you're holding me back, give me the single. It was not that. It was more,
Mm.
there was no, you couldn't see Rajesh Baldar being upset that he couldn't achieve his personal achieve milestone as well. He was really happy the way Tim David played as well. And if you see, Tim David did give credit to Rajat Baldar. He did mention in his post-match interview also that Rajat Baldar was timing the ball so sweetly, but sadly, unfortunately, he didn't get a chance because even he got going.
Exactly.
And This CSK bowling, I just don't know what to say about it.
It's
Just
worse than our bowling, da. It's worse than our bowling. I'm
eh,
telling you.
and the captaincy also was little concerning because Jamie Overton in his second over just gave 2 runs. Then they held him back. They didn't give him 2 overs. Instead they gave Anshul Kamboj to his whole quota of overs. I did not really understand that. Yes, he bowled well in one of those overs. He picked up a wicket there as well. Uh,
Exactly.
no, sorry, my bad.
Anshul
That
Kumar
wicket
did
was
take
the
a
day
wicket.
ball. That was in the power play. No,
No,
that was Virat Kohli's
the
wicket.
problem in the starting there.
Yeah, not in the end. But
Yeah,
I
yeah.
felt Jamie Horton was kind of the man for CSK. For yes, he did go for runs. He hit him
He
as
got
well.
for, but his wicket was the worst throwing of wicket I've seen so far. Though. Until the like so far as in this IPL, I'm not talking about previous seasons. This for
Yeah, it was
such
an
an orthodox
unnecessary
batsman,
shot.
such an orthodox batsman, you cannot get out like that, dude. Especially after 50, while you getting carry away like that.
I
Oh
don't
my god.
blame him. The impact was done. He did try something. It was a false shot, and he
Still,
got out for it. And that's
see,
how.
impact being done is not the matter because you're one down only, right? You still have a long time to go. Leave the fact that you don't want to play for personal milestones or whatever. But a wicket gone is still a wicket gone. And yes, you have a very good middle order, yeah, all that. But I just feel a player like Padikkal going, if you said, like we mentioned Pant before, if Pant gets out like that, I've gotten used to that. But seeing Padikkal, it
Yeah,
kind of
it is
gave me
not.
a weird
It
ick.
is not an everyday sight. Yes, I think
Yeah,
he's just trying to evolve with the modern T20 game. That was just one fall shot, and at a point, everybody gets out to a fall shot. It's either a good ball or a fall shot. That's how simple it can get. There or some brilliance in the field. That's what a wicket falls to majorly, and this was one fall
yeah,
shot that got him as well. If you see that way, all all the wickets were fall shots,
yeah.
and I really didn't mind his wicket because T20 game at this day and age is more of how much impact you make rather than how long
Yeah,
you stay. Earlier, it was how
yeah,
long you stay rather than the impact you make. You stay longer, take the game deep, and then accelerate. Right now, it is just you come, you
mhm,
make that impact, and you go. That's how the
exactly.
game has evolved as well. But if you don't make that impact and you throw away your wicket, that's when it becomes a concern. When everybody is
Mhm.
so behind making that impact that they forget to read the game or the pitch and treat the ball as per its merit, that's when it becomes a concern. But as
Definitely,
long
yeah.
as that is being done and you're making the impact that you have to, there is to be honest, if you see this game as well, it was not that RCB was cruising 10 per over since the power play. Till about 8th, probably ninth over, we were
It was looking like a really good pitch, like a balanced pitch for
balanced
mine.
pitch. I think 8th over, we were just touching 9. And
Mhm.
it was that extra runs that Tim David hit that took us to 250. 200 was for
Yeah,
sure that we were getting after that David Padikkal and Patidar partnership. That was looking
yeah,
sure. But that monster hitting from Tim David is what took us from 200 to 250. Uh,
exactly.
Now, the bright spots for Chennai in this IPL as of now is Sarfraz Khan. Sarfraz
Surprise,
Khan,
yeah,
he's been good for CSK since the start. He came and made a small impacts as well. But again, it's the question of game awareness. Here, wickets are falling on the other end. Do you really need to step out that ball? Do you really need to step out? Because even if you cannot chase the total, what matters is your net run rate, right? Because it's the start of the season, you
exactly.
don't want too much damage done that you cannot recover at the end of the season.
Mhm. And
So
already they're in like the deep thing. They've lost two before this game, and
yeah,
you're
they're
already on like -2 by
literally
then only. So like,
they've gone too deep into the trench and it'll be very hard to come out right now. They'll need to claw
yeah,
their way back, but they can only do that taking match by match and fixing these loopholes. Prashant Veer,
definitely.
I think he played a decent innings. Not taking anything away from him. He did play a decent knock along with
Karthik
Jamie.
Sharma 1 6 and out.
Yeah, and along with Jamie Orton, there was a good partnership going over there. Uh, Jacob Duffy again. He just made sure, yes, he did go for runs, but he did pick up wickets as well. And that's what matters when you have a score like 250 on board. When you have
Yeah,
250 on board, it doesn't matter much if you're going for runs if you're picking up the wickets as well. He was
definitely.
going. He went in the power play itself. His economy was about what? First 2 overs he gave 21 runs, but he did pick up 2 wickets as
Yeah,
well, and
exactly.
those 2 wickets
And that's
become
enough
more
to rattle.
important.
That's enough to rattle the momentum.
Yeah, that's enough to rattle that moment. The first 3 overs, they lost 3 wickets itself. Bowie picked up one
Yeah,
wicket, Duffy picked up two. So that has done enough damage into the batting lineup that they know the chasing team kind of already knows that it's hard to achieve the target from here on.
exactly. Yeah.
And
Their middle order, like the top order, I used to feel like it was conjo experience like that. It's good, like Ruturaj, Samson, and Ayush Matre, but when you're coming in to chase like 250, obviously I know runs are not made every single day, but you can expect something else better from especially the openers, Sanju and Ruturaj, because obviously these two are players who are always a decent enough contender for orange cap. Ruturaj himself has won the orange cap, so I I'm kind of shocked. Why are they playing like this? And now people
if
are
you look
gonna
at it,
say,
if you look at it, I observed something interesting. It is I saw that everybody who performed in the World Cup are having a bad start to the IPL. If you think about
hmm,
it, you see Sanju Samson had a brilliant World
yeah,
Cup. He came to the IPL and he's been a flop till now. You see Varun
yeah,
Chakravarti, India's highest wicket taking bowler. He's being
yeah,
slapped around right now. Literally being
yeah,
slapped around. And the people who had a bad World Cup are turning it around in this IPL. They're
exactly,
getting back there. For
yeah,
example, you see Phil Salt.
yeah.
Last match he played well. Tim David was
Huh?
supposedly not.
Phil Salt only got catches last match. What are you saying? He got
This
out at eight. No,
this
no, I'm
match,
talking about the game before.
I'm talking
I'm
about this
talking about the game
game.
before. Ah, okay, okay. I was saying last match. I'm like, what are you talking about?
I meant this match. He hit
Yeah, yeah.
46, right? And
Ah,
Tim David was supposedly not in form. Then there were a couple of
yeah,
bowlers as well. The ones who didn't make it into the squad, they've been putting in performances. Tilak Verma
definitely.
for Mumbai Indians, he had a good World Cup. He's not clicked yet for Mumbai Indians.
Hmm.
Ishan Kishan did play one match. In three matches, one match is good enough.
Yeah.
Abhishek Sharma is one
He had
exception
a
where
bad World Cup.
he had a
He had
bad
a
World
bad
Cup.
World
He's
Cup,
had a
and
bad
he's
start as
not
well.
having the best of start as well. No, he also played one match. It's
Yeah,
not
he
so
played.
bad.
He played one match. Um, yeah, it's it's like this IPL. How I mentioned in the start, that it's a season for veterans to make a statement,
That's
and the rest to come back to form. I
I think
hope.
Bhuvi did exactly that. I think Bhuvi did exactly that. I think he's crossed 200 wickets and he's the
Yeah,
first
he's
pacer to do so.
he's the first
I think
pacer.
it's
He used to say.
monumental. I think it's crazy.
He's only the second
What?
bowler, and interestingly, both are Indians, and
Yeah,
this is just very good to see. Both exceptionally great bowlers. One great swinger of the ball, great death bowler in Bhuvneshwar Kumar. Right now, he's not in his prime. I agree. In his prime,
but he's
he
always
was.
getting those essential wickets for RCB though. He's
Yeah, he's
always
getting
getting
those
those essential.
essential wickets for RCB. UG as well. In IPL, he came to fame in RCB itself. He picked up a lot of wickets. He was actually the only bowler that we had in RCB at a point. He was the only wicket
Exactly. Yeah.
taking option we had. It was like the top three in RCB and bowling may only Yuzvendra Chahal. And
Exactly. Yeah.
sometimes Siraj. That's how it was.
Siraj only also came into bowling really well only after the COVID year started. Before that, he also used to get slapped around a
Yeah,
lot.
yeah.
To be honest.
So he's also proven to be really good in the IPL. And yeah,
Definitely,
his
yeah.
IPL, I would say, is off to a decent start. You've seen high scoring games, you've seen low
Hmm.
scoring thrillers. You've seen the first week of IPL itself was there was a lot of action. I can say that there's a lot of action, a lot of
Yeah,
players coming into the limelight, a lot of veterans making a comeback statement, and
yeah,
players coming from World Cup. They have had a tough start. Most of them, they would really look to convert that. This tournament is poised very interestingly, I would say. You cannot rule anyone out at this point. You can never rule any team out with just the
yeah,
first week done in IPL. We have noticed this many number of times. You take any team, pick a team, and they made a comeback from
yeah,
literally nowhere. You take MI, you take CSK, you take RCB, you take SRH, everyone. Yes, RR, Punjab, Delhi,
KKR is also
they're known to
KKR is
choke it
also.
before, but they have had their comeback stories.
Mm, exactly.
And so
They
it's
have made final. Bro, Punjab had the best comeback story of last year, to be honest. From for 10 years, 12 years, they didn't go to the playoffs. Finally, 11 years, they didn't go to the playoffs. They finally made it and they took it by like storm, tabletoppers. So it just shows how large scale or short scale your comeback is. But
otherwise,
yeah, I
yeah.
think
And that's all we have for these two matches. Uh,
third match
and
also, this is also the third match also. Of course, KKR Punjab also, this is only the video
Yeah,
release.
because there's
Unfortunately, the
literally
game won't watch.
nothing to talk about in that match. KKR Punjab, it was washed out until it did take place. Xavier Bartlett came, took 2 wickets, and then I think Rain saved KKR because
Yeah,
they
yeah.
really don't have batting
No,
after
this is the
that pair.
second time at Eden Gardens which we are not doing the video of KKR and Punjab. Last season also same thing
No,
happened.
because to be honest, after Rahane and Raghuvanshi, probably Rinku Singh, I don't see any other option that can really take the game through for KKR. Sunil Narayan
Oh
will
yeah,
come in, he'll give one to. Sunil Narayan was not there. My bad.
yeah.
Sunil Narayan was
Robin
not.
Pollard came
Uh,
in. Yeah,
Roman Powell had come in. So this game, yes, it was washed out. Good start for Punjab, but both had to share the spoils.
let's hope that this point doesn't cost Punjab in the playoffs
Yeah,
race.
the spoil shouldn't cost any of these two teams their playoff chances. Punjab look more likely on paper and the way they've been playing as well. But again,
Yeah,
you can never write anyone off. It's the IPL, it's one of the biggest franchisee leagues across the world, and it's got that reputation for a reason. So it's one of those cliche. I think it can be like one of those movie stories where the hero has his peak, then the downfall, and then his rise again.
exactly.
So
Yeah.
each team has their own story, and as long as cricket is there, we are always there. So I also never forget to like, share, and subscribe, guys. See you in the next video.
Bye.